is gyrating. Did you know about gyrating pickles? I feel like every time this comes up, I say the same goddamn thing, because I am still amused by gyrating pickles. Version 8. Hatch notes. Get ready for a new territory and a brutal new food truck enemy. That's exciting. There's yeah, I think there's plenty of territories we have not gone into. Texas still exists, and then Metro City, apparently. Oh my god, Dark Twitch. The Highlander of Snowman gains its theme song. Yeah, alright. Alright, that's a lot. Alright, where were we here in terms of upgrading the truck? What was the next goal? Serving Cloner? Was it Serving Cloner? I feel like it might have been Serving Cloner. Although Rejuvenator is also a good thing. The Barbecue Empire went independent in 20XX. That's about right. Yeah, I feel like the special order ones I kind of don't care about that much. I care about a little bit. Depending on how hard the rest of the game gets. Yeah, I wanted to get extra servings to the HS foods. I should probably get special order patience, actually. That seems... That actually seems relevant to my interests, given that was what killed me several times in a row on one of the previous levels. Alright, cool. Moving on. Let's do the thing. Marietta, Oklahoma. Let's go. Pickled. God, what was it out here that just completely destroyed me multiple times in a row? Was it Sandwich Heaven? That seems like a real thing, actually. Sandwich Heaven seems like a real problem. Alright, let's try Pickled. Let's see if we can accomplish anything out here. Oh, interesting. This has a choice. Now. What? Why? I don't want burgers. Why is everything burgers? Hell. Okay. We're going to have to do some serious considerations on, excuse me, on hotkeys here. I need to make sure that the hotkeys line up. Alright, so there's no extra page here. That's fine. Meat, bacon, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, onions, and a regular bun. That's fine. That's fine. I have to actually prepare these foods. You just don't like tomatoes in general, Devinock. This is a personal problem. Alright, kickin', spicy kickin', lettuce, bacon, tomato, pickles, and a top bun instead of a regular bun. That's fine. That's fine. I can make this work. This is okay. And then there's grilled chicken, which is better or worse. There's a gazpacho burger. I mean, maybe. I think I don't want that to exist. I think I want that to not exist. That would be ideal. I don't need to wait for this. I can just look at it. Alright, we got kickin', once again. Tomato, bacon, lettuce, Swiss pickles, and a top bun. Alright. Alright, well, if this is what it is, this is what it is. Oh, all of this is a problem. Okay, let's get the easy stuff in here, because everything else is hell. What's the difference between small custom sub and sub sandwich? Sub sandwich has specific things. Small custom sub is everything is random. I feel like they want more things on the sub sandwich than they want on the custom sub. So let's do the custom sub. and hope that this works out okay for me. Terrified contemplating if there is a sushi burger out there. Oh, almost assuredly. Yeah. You probably shouldn't look. I think that's better for you than actually trying to find out one way or the other. If I had to guess.
You do the cooking, I'll do the driving.
Alright, here we go. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be not good at all.
Incoming food truck.
Oh no. Which kind of food truck is it? Erky, lettuce, tomato, Vala's rosemary. Oh, that kind of food truck. Cool.
I don't have time for this.
Oh god, what the hell is this? TVPGSNC? TVPGHNC? Oh, no. Hang on. What is this thing? You. What the hell are you, Solyanka? No, god damn it. It's not what I wanted. Press the wrong button once again. I need to look at the practice options for Solyanka because this thing is a goddamn mess. It's like I need tomato, olives, pickles, other olives, onions, and cabbage all the time. And then it's the question of whether there is sausage or ham? Is that how this thing works? TVP GNC sausage. TVP GNC ham. TVP GNC ham. TVP GNC ham. TVP GNC ham. Sausage Anka. TVP GNC sausage. Veggie Anka. TVP GNC. TVP GNC ham. TVP GNC ham. Okay. And it appears that the only options are ham Lanka, sausage Lanka, and veggie Lanka. This is absolutely a Quir replacement. This is 100% a universal hotkeys situation. QWE. I can't do ASD because sausage. Maybe sausage becomes U for uwasage? Maybe it's actually just QWERTY? RTY? That's horrific. I don't do that anywhere else. But what am I doing with sausage? Sausage is a disaster. Oh no, how am I doing this food? Could be QWERTY. Ham. Sausage. Oops, whatever. Ham. Nothing. More nothing. Ham. Alright, that's doable. No, it's actually sausage right now. QWERTY ham and QWERTY sausage, it's fine. It's not ideal, because nothing else in the game is QWERTY. It's usually QWE ASD, because then I can do it one-handed. But I can't... Like, I have sausage as S literally everywhere. So it's a hassle to change that hockey just for this dish. And it's remarkably hard to think while this song is playing. You can QWERTY one finger? I mean, maybe you can. I don't have that kind of practice. I mean, I guess. I don't like that. I don't like the dragging the finger across the keyboard like that. I would rather just press all the buttons. Although, freely admitted, I have done that for, like, 1 through 0 in the previous game. Now, Cleaver makes that unnecessary, which is nice. God, what am I doing with this? Am I changing the sausage hockey? Am I making it uwasage? Could make it uwasage. And then we have veggie, 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 ham, sausage, and by sausage I mean uwasage. Ah, that's definitely more awkward. I just screwed that one up. Well, it's definitely better than TBPGNC. Really don't like uwasage. I really don't. But, I'm not sure that QWERTY is a better option. Is QWERTY a better option? QPZMWO? G is an interesting option for you. That's fair. I was actually thinking about G for sausage. It's not too bad. Either QPZMWO is just a troll because those are the keys that are furthest away from each other, or it's some weird Dvorak thing, some monstrosity of a keyboard that should not be. The G definitely stands out. You're not wrong. I think G in general is just a very prominent letter. Still think I should play this on a digital drum kit. That could potentially work with enough, if you just did universal hockeys the whole way through. That could potentially work. That's really interesting, actually. That would require a lot of remapping in my head. Man, that would be tough. That would be really tough to do, but it would be interesting to watch, for sure. Alright, let's try G for sausage. Let's see if I can get used to that. G for sausage. Ham. Ham. Sausage. Nothing. Sausage. Alright, I get used to this. I mean, after practicing, anything is fine, right? As long as you know in your head what you're doing, I think anything is actually tolerable. But you just have to know what it is. And I want it set up in such a way that when I am moving from food to food, it doesn't take too much of a mental shift to be able to remember what I am supposed to be doing with this food. Which is why so many of my foods are on universal hotkeys. I just have to do the same thing for all of them. We'll see. We shall see.
You do the cooking, I'll do the driving.
I wonder if it's always the same holding stations.
Food truck incoming. Hang on.
Roast beef, forvalone, onions, and white bread. Sausage. I pressed H. I thought sausage and pressed H.
Oh, now
It does look like it's always the same holding stations, though. That's cool. Sausage?
You do
Blah.
the cooking, I'll do the driving.
No, thank you.
Incoming food truck.
Ham. H. H for ham. Nothing for veggie.
Oh, they're gonna
QH
pay for
veggie.
that.
Yes. QH veggie. Got it. Sausage. Sausagey. Ham, Swiss, white bread. Salami, cheese, lettuce, rosemary. Cool. Meat, bacon, cheese, tomatoes on a regular bun. Meat, bacon, cheese, tomatoes, regular. Meat, bacon, lettuce, tomatoes, regular. Meat, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, regular. Spicy kickin', LBTPO. MPR. MPCCTR. Oh, I hope I got that right. I did! Huzzah! Meat, pickles, regular. Kickin', tomato, bacon, Swiss, and a bun. Meat, pickles, bun. Kickin', tomato, lettuce, pickles, bun. Kickin', tomato, bacon, Swiss bun. Kickin', tomato, lettuce, bacon, Swiss bun. Kickin', tomato, lettuce, bacon, Swiss bun. Meat, pickles, bun. Kickin', lettuce, tomato, pickles, bun. Okay. Kickin', lettuce, tomato, pickles, bun. Great. Kickin', tomato, bacon, Swiss bun. This is the process. Spicy lettuce, tomato, pickles, bun. Meat, bacon, lettuce, pickles, bun. Spicy lettuce, tomato, pickles, bun. Spicy lettuce, tomato, pickles, bun. Cool. MMCR. MMR. Kickin', LTPO. Kickin', TLBSO. Spicy LTPO. Oh no, we're out of thing. Kickin', LBTPO. Spicy LTPO. Cool. Barely got there. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I hate having too many holding station foods that I need to actually prepare. And this is a lot of holding station foods that I need to prepare. Meat, pickles, bun. Regular bun. MPR. MMR. MLTNR. Oh, this is a
That was
problem.
unbelievable. I am so proud of you.
Sausage.
Ready? We're nearly there.
Meatball Swiss white. Mushrooms. Meat, pickles, regular bun. Meat LTNR. Kickin' PO. Kickin' LTPO. Kickin' TLPO. Meat, bacon, cheese, tomato, regular. TR. Kickin' TBSO. Cheese, tomatoes. Kickin' tomato, lettuce, pickles, bun. Good. Alright, here we go. Turkey, cheese, oats. Ham. Turkey, LTN, rosemary. Roast beef, cheese, rosemary. Roast beef, cheese, NR.
Cooking and serving.
Veggie. Tuna, Swiss lettuce, tomatoes, wheat. Alright. Kicking, TLPO. MPR, yep. MLTNR. Kicking, TBSO. Kicking, TLBSO. Kicking, LBTPO. Spicy pickles bun. Kicking, SPO. Spicy LTPO. Ah, I missed the pickles! Whatever. Meat LTNR. The day, it's a pickle day and I missed the pickles. This is unfortunate. TLBSO. Of course. stupid mistake to make. Spicy LBTO. Meat, pickles, bun. Oh no, we need more of you. How far we've fallen. I agree. Yeah, that was it was an unfortunate one to miss. Alright, I guess I'm getting the symbol. Sort of Megalovania. It is the last stop music. One of a number of last stop musics.
Pretty good. Not terrible.
This is a garbage day. Just a completely garbage day. Not one of the ones I could go back and make easier either. The water is back on for your complex. Congratulations. 18-point menu. Pi-Fi. Fire and Ice. With crazy customers, huh? Well, let's just make it easy, shall we? Pie is easy. Get in there, Pie. I think we know how to do Sizzling Apple. I'm not too worried about that. Rote Grütze! And some frozen bananas. I like pies. Pies is good. Get pies in there. How many more points do we need? 3 more points needed. Well, good thing it's not gazpacho. Pot pie is a bit of a problem. I can just do easy stuff, though. Yakizakana. Taisa cringe. She don't like frozen bananas? Alright, well, that's a choice she can make for herself. Why not just bring every pie? Because pot pie is significantly harder than regular pie. I think we can do stuffed peppers. Let's get bananas Foster in there, because that's easy. I think empanadas are relatively easy. Don't want to make things too difficult for myself. How bad is pot pie, now that I think about it? Oh, that's a lot of buttons. Nope, screw that. I'm not pressing all those buttons. That's way too many buttons. How could you expect me to press so many buttons? I mean, yeah. Does Popeye just have more digits? It just has more buttons. You have to press up more buttons per dish for pot pie, which is why I'm concerned compared to regular pies, which are a lot of possible buttons, but the waveform collapses pretty quickly. So what else am I adding? Tortilla? Quiche? Quiche is also a fair amount of buttons. Right, and I haven't gone through pot pie to determine what is the same every time. Which I probably should at some point if I want to be able to play with pot pie. Think milkshakes maybe weren't so bad? Remind me how milkshakes work. Ice milk, QW. Arbit, hard candy, vanilla, cover. Strawberry, chocolate, cover. Arbit, vanilla, cover. Arbit, hard, vanilla, cover. The problem is there's a lot of overlap on hotkeys. There's a lot of mental overlap in spaces here. If you use only dishes where keyboard dragging is optimal, how good at this game could a dog be? That's a very good question. As long as the dog knew where to hit the keyboard, right? Then I think the dog, as long as the dog remained interested in mashing, the dog could potentially be pretty good at this game. There's a lot of ifs there, so I think the likelihood is pretty low. Alright, so this is chocolate chips, hard candy, vanilla. I'm making things too difficult for myself. I don't need the extra points. Let's just stick like a tortilla or something in there. Remind me how tortilla works. Tortilla works exactly the way I hoped tortilla would work. Get in there. First you get boys in your yard, then you make the milkshake. Yeah, it's a little bit different with food trucks. With food trucks, the boys arrive and then the milkshakes are created.
Let's have some fun today.
And everybody hates everything today. That's what I've learned here. Pie slices. Crust, blueberry, lattice. We need raspberry. Oops. Alright. Tortilla, yes, we learned how this works. Graham Chocolate whip. Crust apple lattice. Tilapia. Graham Chocolate whip. Crust cherry bubbered. Green cut spinach cilantro.
Cooking and serving.
All right. We need more of you, don't we? What? Did I miss the caramel? Wait a minute. No. We're not screwing up that early. This is easy stuff. This is easy stuff. Maybe I just don't do sizzling apple on account of I have to pay attention to how to deliver it. But then again, then I have to do chili instead. No, keep sizzling apple in. Mistakes are allowed to be made, just not immediately. Just not immediately.
A great day for cooking, Chef.
Crust rhubarb lattice. Currants. Bananas Foster. Mahi Mahi. Salmon. Yes, fine. Great. Crust cherry bubbered.
No problem, Chef.
There we go. That's what this is supposed to look like.
That was the most delicious food I've seen. Wow.
Crust and pecan.
We are
Pecan
nearing the next
pie.
stop. Cooking and serving.
Alright, let's get other stuff in there. We're going to need some pie, crust, blueberry lattice. We're going to need some more frozen bananas. And we're good. We're good on things. Albacore. That's fine. O pepper, spinach, feta. All right. Okay. All right. Everything is okay. This is how this game is supposed to look. Probably a garbage amount of money. But I got the gold.
Oh,
That's what
I
matters.
think that's a
That's what
perfect
matters.
run.
I wouldn't restart an entire day after missing one pickle on the final stop. Correct. Because it was the final stop. If I had missed one pickle on the first stop, we would have restarted. At that point, also, I just didn't want to mess around with burgers anymore. That was a mess. Too much of a mess. How much of a trial is this going to be? I feel like the Edie's Memories one was real problematic. Alright, let's see what I can do over here. How horrific are these things? These things are at least a little horrific. Not putting in poutine. Not putting in poutine at all. We can put in food truck fries. That's manageable. Hot dogs? How messy are hot dogs? I have to deliver them. Ugh! Ah, there's so much work! Why? Why? Corn dogs also require work? What a life. Things that don't require work include tabbouleh, sausage slices, moussaka, fresh fish, and some zeros. How bad is tabbouleh? How bad is tabbouleh? Parsley, N-U-M. Oh boy. Bulgur, and olive flour? Parsley? Good heavens. Bulgur, U-M, garbage beans. It's not a lot of buttons, but it is buttons that I am not very familiar with. You don't know what the P stands for in PBC? You can add to bullet the menu. It's fine. I guess we could do pancakes. Pancakes are a hassle, though. Like, I am only comfortable with having one deliverable food on my menu. And it's probably going to be hot dogs because I need to make up the points. Alright, so hot dogs it is. I need to make up 7 points in 3 slots, so one of them has to be Halo Halo? That's atrocious. I hate Halo Halo. I'm not very good at it. Why am I not very good at it? Why do I hate Halo Halo, actually? Let's talk about this. Oh, because Lalmans. Because Lalmans and jackfruit both exist. Lalmans. Ango's... Oh, no. Yeah, no, that's correct. Ango's ube cheese. Yeah. Ube Ango garbanzo, ube cheese. Ube pineapple red. Or sorry, kaong. What even is this crap? I'm putting it in this dessert and I don't know what it is. Hang on, we've got some Googling to do. What is kaong? Sugar palm fruit. Sugar palm fruit. Sweet palm fruit. Fairly small jelly bean shaped nut or seed of the sugar palm tree, which of course grows in the Philippines. Which of course grows in the Philippines. Thank you. Thank you for the editorial, Wikipedia. What is this food? This is a dessert. This is a Philippine dessert. Halo Halo. Halu Halo? I don't know. The game refers to it as Halo Halo. But it's ice cream. Basically. With a bunch of random fruits in it. Kaong, ube, hello? Am I not? Hello? There we go, okay. Ube and Rice Krispies. Ube Kang. I just can't say kaong. It's like so hard. Nanas, apparently. Why is it nanas and not bananas? Banana ube cheese. Ube Ango pineapple, banana ube rice, Krispies. Ube Lalman's Macaballs, ube rice. Ube jackfruit pineapple garbanzo, ube cheese. Who the hell puts garbanzo beans in a dessert? Fascinating. Alright, well, get in there, I guess. You can put it in momos. Momos are fine. Is shepherd's pie fine? What does shepherd's pie require? Ah. Whether or not there is cheese is what shepherd pie requires. Cheesy shepherd's pie. Cool, yeah, shepherd's pie, get in there. Excellent, let's do it. Here we go. Good luck. Thank you. Much appreciated.
All right, let's get moving.
take fries, French shoestring curly. Couscous TAP. Classic shepherd's pie. I really gotta get these going. Ube, Ango, pineapple, garbanzo, ube rice. Mincemeat. Ube, pineapple pound. BUR. Classic shepherd's pie. Ube, pineapple pound. TUR. Vegetables wrap. We need some hot dogs in here. We need some tabbouleh in here. And a pea. God damn it. That almost didn't work. That was very close. That was concerning. Premium bun and cheese. Regular cheese relish mustard. Regular cheese relish ketchup. Regular cheese hilly Nunions mustard. Zetzel relish. Regular cheese hilly. Cool. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Sweet
so
take
proud.
French shoestring. Tabbouleh couscous. NTG. Ube Ango. Ube cheese
Almost
leche.
there.
Okay. It's shepherd's pie. Yes. Put the shepherd's pie together. Ube Ango garbanzo. Ube cheese leche. Vegetables. Beef. Cool. Ready to deliver the hot dogs. Premium hot dog. The driest of dogs. Oh my god, what did I screw up? I screwed up one of the momos. Is that worth resetting? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, this is a relatively easy day. We can restart. I don't want to make that mistake. Shepherd's pie should always have cheese. Opinions. Being intolerant of your intolerance. Yes, that is accurate. You've figured it out. You've solved our intolerance puzzle.
A great day for cooking, Chef.
String curly waffle baby. Ube Lauman's garbanzo, ube cheese leche. Ube jackfruit garbanzo. Ango ube rice. Mincemeat. Cheesy. No cheesy. Hot dogs. Ube jackfruit BTUR. And now I have time to get some tabbouleh up here. CMG. Regular cheese relish ketchup. Oh, I screwed it up. Wow, why did I screw up the tabbouleh? Couscous, Nunions, tomatoes, garbanzo. Go. Thank you.
Cooking and serving.
Regular cheese hilly. That's a lot of hot dogs. Zetzel cheese ketchup. Premium NMK. Premium cheese relish hilly. Nunions, mustard ketchup. That's all of the things. Regular cheese relish ketchup. Zetzel cheese ketchup. Premium NMK. Regular cheese hilly. Wow, that was
That
a
was
trial.
unbelievable. I am so proud of you.
And potato. Ube maca, ube cheese leche. Good. Cheesy. Also cheesy. Ube Lauman's Ango. Ube rice leche. Beef wrap. Vegetables wrap.
Will do,
Cool.
Chef.
Regular CRK. Regular CRK. What? It probably needed a premium. Whatever. Okay, I'm not resetting again. Ube Lauman's Ango. Ango ube cheese. Zetzel mustard. Oh, we need fries. Sweet curly waffle vavy. Go. Thank you. Zetzel cheese ketchup. Regular cheese relish ketchup. It's time for some tabbouleh. Oh. Well, lots of mistakes today. Nothing is working out correctly. Cheesy, eh? Ube Jack Ango, ube rice. Mince meats. Ube maca Ango, Ango ube rice. Shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie. Ube maca garbanzo. B-U-R. Regular. C-R-K. Zetzel. Cheese ketchup. Regular. Cheese hilly. Regular. C-R-M. Different from C-R-K. Premium cheese. Zetzel. N-M-K. Premium. Nothing else. Dude, these dry dogs are messing with me. Why would you want that? Welp! That was successful. Got that silver.
Good job today.
Which is
Keep it up tomorrow.
good enough. Good enough. I'll take the silver. Bronze is the only actual unacceptable result. Silver is to be avoided wherever possible. But if silver has been acquired, then silver is where we're going to be. Bowls of Love. This is worrisome. Oh boy. Okay, these are some things. What do I want in there? It turns out the requirements are pretty easy. Fried beans. Food truck beans, my friend. Food truck beans. Food beans, not fried beans. Why would you possibly think that? I think Jesus fried rice is probably a thing I am comfortable including. Remind me how this works. Okay, so first page is obvious. Second page is a thing. Pork. Okay, get in there. Bouillabaisse? Chicken tikka? I think chicken tikka was a thing that I liked. I think chicken tikka was manageable. Casseri, cumin, oriander, red turmeric. And then, what else are we including? Sinigang or bouillabaisse or chili or coq au vin or chakalaka. I don't remember how any of these work. How do you work? Chicken, bacon, garlic, mushroom, and onions. Okay, I see. I see how this works. This is more buttons than I want to have to know how to hit. Obviously, I should bring the deluxe poutine. Get the hell out of here. What about chakalaka? How does chakalaka work? Cabbage, carrots, beans, onions, are peppers. Cabbage, beans, and onions, GR. Wow, this is a lot of possibilities for this one. Is that okay? Is that better than bouillabaisse or sinigang? Sure. What are we doing out here? It's a bunch of garbage that I really don't want to include, isn't it? Eggplant parmesan? More hollow hollow? At least we have some fours I can include. Oh, there's also new stuff that I could buy. That all looks like it sucks. All looks like it sucks mega hard. Steamed mussels maybe doesn't suck mega hard. pasta is so nondescript. Yeah, but it's also the hard one. It's all of the pastas. It's literally every kind of pasta. That's why it's a 5. It's also why I haven't bought it. Stimming mussels can't possibly take many buttons. Let's find out. Let's include steam mussels. A member of the shellfish family, mussels need to be cooked alive to ensure they remain tasty and do not gather poisonous enzymes. Although mussels have been considered food for thousands of years, they rose in popularity in the early 20th century after winner-to-be of the 1920 Miss Fish pageant demonstrated her ability to eat a whole bucket of mussels in under 30 seconds as her special skill. The pageant was determined to be not palatable enough to wider audiences, and the Miss Fish pageant was rebranded in its second year to focus more on beauty than fish-based talent. In spite of this, local audiences who attended the first and only Miss Fish pageant found themselves feeling nostalgic for mussels, and the industry boomed. This is, I'm sure, exactly how that worked. Hilly. And then this is always QW. Red sauce. Tomatoes. Red sauce. Alright, what are my options? Tomato. Hilly. I'm? Why is lime I'm? Why have you done this to me? Who the hell do you think you are? Uri. Chorizo. Hilly, coconut, red sauce, and wine. That's a lot of contention for the C slot. Uri? I think we can make this C. I think we can have it be curry. Because chorizo, coconut, and hilly is pretty standard. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Hilly. Curry. Lime. Red sauce. Coconut. Lime. Coconut. Alright, this is tolerable. I mean, even if it wasn't, we're buying it. We're buying it. I kind of just want to put the easy stuff in. Remind me how this works. Presumably, it's press all the buttons. It is indeed press all the buttons. Pancit also press all the buttons? I think Pancit is just 6 buttons instead of 8 buttons. What else are we including? How bad was eggplant parmesan? Oh, it needs to be prepared and then a thing needs to be done with it once it's prepared. What if you could order your curry not delicious? It turns out not delicious curry isn't on the menu. Oh, and they take forever to cook. That's fantastic. That's my favorite thing. And then once they're cooked, do I have to actually make decisions, or... It's include all the things. Okay. Alright. Eggplant parmigiana it is. Here we go! Here we go.
Hello, Chef. Good luck today.
I didn't know that YUM stood for Your Universal Mastery. Oil chicken beef. Chorizo. Kasuri cumin red turmeric. Cabbage beans done. Oh boy, oh boy. Nope. Nope. I have a bit of a buffer actually. I can afford to get stuff onto the holding stations
Fully charged and ready to go.
before I take care of the special orders, I think. Cabbage, Arabs, beans, onions, red peppers. Kasuri oriented red pepper. Okay. Good. Okay. This is the correct way to do this. What do I still need up here? JF rice. Oil. Need everything.
Congratulations! That was perfect.
Kasuri cumin, red turmeric. Cabbage, Eric's beans, RTs, and some more Jesus red rice. Tomatoes. Coconuts. Alright, deliver all the things.
On it, chef.
Probably gonna need more of these things. Probably gonna need more of these things too. Kasuri cumin, oriander, red turmeric. All set to have to pay attention to the food. Really, I don't really need to pay attention to the food, do I? Oh, we need more things. Okay, cool. Good. Tomatoes. Chili. Ooh. Alright, we got that. Everything is okay.
No problem, chef.
Ah! Fantastic! Yeah, that was good. That was good. There we go. This is what this game is supposed to look like. It's supposed to be good at this game.
That was perfect! Chef, I couldn't have even imagined it going better.
And
Me
she has
neither.
a very active imagination, so that's saying something.
It's true, I do.
Thank you, Whisk. Okay. Alright, so the secret to success here, we have learned, is by giving myself enough buffer time on the special orders when arriving that I can actually get everything done. So we need this, probably. And then we can get the holding stations up and then do the special orders, and that's gonna be fine. That's gonna be fine. We can work on max servings afterwards. 5 more things. Jesus Christ, this is so expensive. So expensive! Alright, what can we do here? We cannot do the thing here. Alright, new place. Texas Wall! Let's go. 12-point menu. Is there anything I want to put on this menu? I want to put lasagna on this menu. I love lasagna. Lasagna is so easy. Lasagna is one of my favorites. I am so glad that lasagna is a 3 and I can get decent money out of it. Time management? Yeah. The trick is to figure out where to give yourself time. Okay, so we want fries in there because fries are also relatively easy. Although I think I want fries first. Because they require me to pay some amount of attention to them. PSCR. Yep. Somebody understands lasagna. Although, we do a lot of universal hotkeys. So, it's a lot of QWER. And there's a lot of types of lasagnas. So, it's a little bit more complex than that. Although, not by much. Tacos? We could do tacos. I've had Sensia tacos in my menu before, and it hasn't been a disaster. My preference is for things that are easy to deliver. But I guess we can go with tacos for our one thing that is not easy to deliver. Lasagna tacos. Excuse me. How about pizza? Let's get pizza and tacos. That seems reasonable. And then I can put anything I want in here because I don't have to worry about points. So I don't have to put okonomiyaki in here because okonomiyaki is a disaster. Let's put fried chicken, fried seafood, probably onigiri and chicken fried meats, I think. Do you feel like you've sufficiently upped the complexity of the game for yourself to make up for the universal hotkeys? Oh, that's a fair question. I feel like the game itself is doing a good job of ramping up the difficulty regardless of how I have my hotkeys set. So I am doing the best I can to make the mental processing of determining which button I need to hit as easy as possible, because the difficulty of the game itself ramps up pretty high. I don't need to add extra difficulty in order to make the game harder. We add onigiri, and I think we add chicken fried meats, although I should probably practice this to be sure. Understand what's happening here. Steak oil. Steak oil. Steak gravy. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, okay, we can do this. Although, real quick, if I do this, it still works. Okay, cool. Cool. That does work the way I wanted it to. Excellent. Chicken fried meats is go.
You do the cooking.
All right, here.
I'll
Let's
do the
see how much of a disaster this day is. You just had sushi delivered for dinner. Nice, nice. Curly waffle. Veggie.
Incoming food truck.
Stuffed Alfred cheese. Ground beef. Parmesan chicken. Olives
They're
green
gonna
bread.
pay for that.
Take French curly. Need more lasagna now. And some Sencia tacos. And then also some more lasagna. Cool.
We're almost there.
That's a problem. DDB. Lamb, kala. Lamb hush puppies. TDB. Chicken. Nacho. Meat, sour, queso, lettuce, cheese. Regular, meat, sour, queso, onions, lettuce, cheese, tomato, all of the things
No
for
problem,
that
chef.
taco. Nacho, meat, queso, lettuce, cheese, tomato. Oh, these need to be delivered. Nacho, meat, queso, lettuce, cheese, tomato. Regular, meat, sour, and onions, lettuce, tomato. Regular, meat, sour, lettuce. Regular, meat, sour, queso, and onions, lettuce, cheese, tomato. All of the things get in there. Nacho. Regular, meat, sour, and onion, lettuce, tomato. Regular, meat, sour, queso, and onions, lettuce, cheese, tomato. Nacho, meat, queso, lettuce, cheese, tomato. Cool. Good
I
progress.
love watching you work, Chef.
This is all a disaster. French shoestring curly baby. Calamari hush puppies. Steak. Lamb, calamari. Chicken. DDD.
No problem, Chef.
Chicken. Let's get some more pizza in here. Thin Esto cheese, chicken, and mushrooms. Love it. And some lasagna. Oh no. That almost didn't work. Whew. Nacho! Back to things being good. Tomato, and now we're just waiting for the thing to finish. Let's get some... Oh, this is a relatively easy stop. Alright, cool. Steak. Steak.
We're almost there.
When do you get to upgrade the guns on your food truck? I can upgrade the defenses on my food truck. I don't think I get to upgrade the guns. Regular meat, sour queso, and onions.
Your proficiency within the kitchen is unmatched. Let's do that again.
Cheese, pepperoni, sausage, bacon, green bread.
Ready?
Steak.
We're nearly there.
Steak. Good. Jalapeno. Steak.
Taking care of it, Chef.
This is ready. This is ready. Some more lasagna would not be amiss. All the things. Get in there, all of the things. Queso cheese. Queso cheese. Meat sour lettuce. That's it? Okay. Regular meat sour queso and onions. Regular meat sour queso and onions. Regular meat sour queso and onions. Yeah. Oh god. That's a lot of things. Thin Esto cheese, kickin' mushrooms. Kickin'. Lamb, hush puppies. Always takes me a second with clam.
Taking care of it,
More
Chef.
pizza. And queso cheese. And parmesan. Alright, now we in business. Maybe in business. Regular. Meat, sour, queso, lettuce, cheese, tomato. Nacho. Meat, queso, lettuce, cheese, tomato. Nacho. Meat, sour, queso, lettuce, cheese. Oh, I probably screwed that one up. We need more fries. Sweet take French shoestring. And we need more lasagna. Nacho, meat, queso, lettuce, cheese, tomato, and now we need more Senator tacos. That's fine.
On it, Chef.
And none of them look like they're flashing, so that's good. Oh, many of them are flashing. Regular, meat, sour, and onions, lettuce, tomato. They just weren't showing me. Regular, meat, sour, queso, and onions. Nacho, meat, sour, queso, lettuce, cheese. Nacho, meat, queso, lettuce, cheese, tomato. Nacho, meat, sour, queso, lettuce, cheese. Regular, meat, sour, queso, and onions. Phew, regular, meat, sour, lettuce. Okay. Oh my god. Despite this game's heavy police presence, it is a surprisingly non-dystopian future. That's an interesting take on it, because a lot of things have gone wrong. But on a societal level, it is very similar to the society that we live in right now, with similar amounts of, for example, class warfare and racism and politics and all of the normal social ills that we currently have going for us seem to be present in about the same amounts, despite everything else just going straight to hell, right? Like, states having dropped into the water, whole states being set on fire, Texas built a wall around themselves for whatever reason. So it's not like 1984 dystopic, but there's a lot going wrong. $1,700's pretty good. Wow, that's a haul. I'm on board with that. We did well here. Time to dine! Dystopia is a spectrum. Alright, I'll agree with that. Well, it also depends on whether you're thinking of dystopia as, like, things have gone wrong on a societal level, like totalitarianism, or things have gone wrong on, like, a world events level, like wars and other disasters. I mean, I would definitely argue that our current society is at least a little dystopic. Yeah, exactly. There is still a society, and it's not too far removed from the society we have. So I guess on that level it's not dystopic, if you're comparing dystopia as relative to our current, whatever our current normal is. But I would argue that our current normal is relatively dystopic compared to what we could be. Alright, what are we doing over here? Lasagna is what we're doing. Oh, lasagna and ratatouille, both in. How lucky. All of my old favorites. Tiramisu is a good include. What is bouillabaisse? Tell me more about bouillabaisse again. For like the 18th time. Unkfish, bobster, potatoes and thyme. Yup. This continues to be the kind of disaster I expected it to be. Alright, great. Does that mean I include it? Real questions. Is chowder any worse? Is chowder any better? Shrimp, celery, arrots, potatoes, and then oiled pork. I see. It's got a second page, which I think makes chowder worse. Alright, bouillabaisse it is. What the hell is going on out here? Hey, Hajan. Halo Halo, again. The return of Halo Halo. It is always time for Halo Halo, apparently. Sure, whatever. I guess remind me what these things do, or maybe I'll just try them and mess them up, and then we'll move on from there.
All right, Chef. Show me what you got.
Warm up dystopia to prepare us for the real thing. Oh no. Mussels, shrimp, potatoes, and thyme. Good. Oh, I screwed up a lasagna. What? I disagree. And then tiramisu is just the things in the order. Ube, jackfruit Kong, banana ube cheese. Yes. Got it.
Ready? We're nearly there.
What the hell is this? Oh my god. Calamari, mussels, squid. Jalapeno, scallions, shrimp. Why would I include this thing? This thing is a disaster! I don't want that! Oh god, why is that even on my menu? Ube, Kong, bananas, Angos, Ubes, Rice Krispies. Deliver. Deliver the things. Just deliver everything. My god. Oh, we need more tiramisu. Sure. I'm definitely gonna need some more of this. Mussel, shrimp, potatoes, and thyme. And some more ratatouille. And probably some more lasagna. Spinach lasagna this time. And then almost assuredly more tiramisu. So let's just get that out there now.
Chef. That was your best yet.
Thanks. Mostly. Alright, conceit easy. Ube Laumans, Maca Garbanzo, Ube Rice Krispies, Batter. Why have I not changed this? Calamari, Ussels, Squid, Jalapenos, Scallions. Oh. Oh, everything is wrong with that dish. Everything is wrong with that dish. Ube Maca Balls Garbanzo, Bananas, Ube Rice Krispies, Calamari, Ussels, Jalapenos, Scallions, Shrimp. Ussels, jalapenos, scallions, shrimp. It needs to be callions. Oh, no. Oh, but calamari. Okay, I understand. What a disaster of a dish. Oh, my God. Veggie pasta. And some ratatouille. And we're good. Squid, scallions. Jesus.
We're almost there.
It feels like I'm trying to put, it feels like I'm trying to put pho together, or ramen or something. It's such a disaster of a dish. Almonds, Ango, pineapple, Ube Rice Krispies.
Your proficiency within the kitchen
Monkfish
is
lobster,
unmatched.
potatoes and
Let's do
thyme.
that again.
Ton of what you want to be eating, you could be eating, but instead you're on the couch. Big goddamn mood. Calamari, Ussels, Squid, jalapeno, scallions. God. Ussels, Squid, jalapeno, scallions. God! I hate this dish! I regret everything. Regret everything. Yeah, you and everybody else. What else do I need to put up on here? More bouillabaisse, probably. Crawfish, lambs, Ussels, potatoes, and thyme. Good, correct. Ube Laumans, Ango Kang, Ube cheese. Ube pineapple, tapioca, Ango, Ube cheese. Squid, jalapeno, scallions, shrimp. Oh my god. It's such a mess. I can't believe this is a 2. Squid, jalapeno, scallions, shrimp. Such a disaster of a dish. Banana, Ube Rice Krispies. Ussels, jalapeno,
Order up.
scallions, shrimp. Jesus. We need lasagna. We need ratatouille. We need tiramisu. We need nothing else. We need to deliver. Okay, I can deliver. I can do that thing. Woof. Chicken, cut flour, eggs, panko, done. Yep, they do in fact want you to hit that chicken with a hammer exactly 6 times. Exactly 6 hammer hits. No more, no less.
A perfect run? Impressive.
What the hell is Beau Look Lac? It's got things I probably approve of it. That wasn't bad. It was a good day. Surprisingly good day. Just the bees, please. Well, I guess bouillabaisse it is. I need to do a 12-point menu here? Jeez. Well, it's a good thing Beef Wellington is a cakewalk. Is it borscht? Borscht? It's probably baked hot wings. It could be bunny chow. Bunny chow's not the worst. Bunny chow's annoying. It can't be Bananas Foster, because we need more points on our menu. Shaken beef. Okay. If your beef Wellington is a cakewalk, you're doing it wrong. Says you. Beef Wellington, it's interesting because difficulty to create in real life doesn't necessarily translate to difficulty to create in game. I guess it's breakfast sandwiches. Vote hot wings? Well, I've already committed to breakfast sandwiches. If I reset, I'll do hot wings.
Good to see you, Chef.
There's no cake involved at all. Ah, I see. You have misunderstood my idiom. Crawfish, unkfish, potatoes time. Or crawfish, lambs, mussels, potatoes time. PVR. Mussels, shrimp, potatoes time. PVR. Unkfish, bobster, potatoes time. Egg, bacon, cheese, isket. PV. Unkfish, bobster, potatoes time. Egg, bacon, cheese, isket. Yep. These are, in fact, the foods. Get some more bouillabaisse in there, I guess? Why not? Sausage, cheese, isket. And just deliver all the goddamn bouillabaisse to everybody that wants bouillabaisse. Lambs, unkfish, shrimp, potatoes time.
Keep up the good work.
Also, shrimp, potatoes time. We're good for now. Okay. But it lasts forever, doesn't it? Crawfish, unkfish, potatoes time. Sausage, cheese, croissant today. Take a sausage, cheese, croissant. That sounds pretty good. Continue with the bouillabaisse. Crawfish, lambs, mussels, potatoes. Lambs, unkfish, shrimp. Alright. Sausage, cheese, isket. Oh, this is one of them slow stops, I see.
We are nearing the next stop.
ADV. Amelia Faye.
You were the
Lambs,
best chef
unkfish,
ever.
shrimp. Potatoes
Congratulations.
time. Good. We have one more stop after this. Sausage, egg. Sausage, egg, cheese. Isket. Oh my god. Ham, egg, isket. I scared myself there. Did things out of order. PVR.
Next stop approaching.
Sausage, cheese, croissant. PV. The good stuff. Bacon, cheese, biscuits.
Order up.
Unkfish, bobster, potatoes time. Unkfish, bobster, potatoes time. Crawfish, unkfish, potatoes time. Crawfish, unkfish, potatoes time. Sausage, egg, cheese, biscuit. Egg, bacon, cheese, biscuit. Sausage, egg, cheese, biscuit. PV. Yep. PVR. Sausage, cheese, biscuit. Ah, now I have time for more, bouillabaisse. Fish, lobster, potatoes, time. And I don't need any more, and that's the end of everything. Good, we did it.
Chef.
Very specifically made all the cafe sort of stuff difficult to emphasize that it's actually hard to be a barista in real life. That's cool. Huh. I didn't know about that, but yeah, that's really cool.
Hey, Chef! You really did great. I'm impressed. I've
Yeah, you
never
should be,
heard
'cause
you
I'm
say that
amazing.
before.
You must have done a great job, Chef.
I will never say it again.
No, that was it? That was the only time you're ever going to be impressed in your life? Alright, cool. Kind of Osamu Kubota. Yeah, kinda. Especially with the vocals. The vocals make Osamu Kubota songs very interesting. Whew. Cool. Good. So, most of the vocals in this game are a Pig Latin version of Spanish, which is fantastic. If you look up some of the lyrics, like, and actually translate it, he's basically saying, like, wow, you did such a great job. This is delicious. Except it's, like, much longer than that, because weird Pig Latin version of Spanish. This is gonna be a disaster! This is gonna be a terrible day. I'm not happy about this day. Oh, yeah, I'm very unhappy about this day. Alright, pie slices, get in there. Tiramisu, get in there. Now we have some stuff that I can probably do. And some stuff that I really don't want to do. Case in point, this disaster. Could have Medivac in there. It's probably Medivac and frozen banana. So that none of that I don't have to deal with any of that when I'm actually delivering. Alright. Pies absolutely in, because pies I am confident on. And then I don't need nearly as much help for the rest of it. Dessert shooters is fun. What else is fun? Is any of the rest of this fun? I think it's all disastrous. Taiwanese shaved ice? That sounds like a disaster. Whole cakes? Oh, that sounds also like a disaster, doesn't it? Get Bananas Foster in there. Bananas Foster is relatively simple. Pretty confident about Bananas Foster. Gelato? Get Hollow Hollow in there again? Hollow Hollow actually requires a fair amount of attention to be paid to it. How bad is Ice Cream Sundae? Mint Strawberry Nuts Whip. R Sherbet. Nope. That's Rocky Road. It turns out R Sherbet is S. Pralines, Strawberry Bananas and Whip. Chocolate, Strawberry Gummies and Whip. Mint Chocolate Nuts and Whip. Mint Chocolate Strawberry Whip. Dough, Chocolate Bananas and Whip. Vanilla, Strawberry Bananas and Whip. Sherbet, Chocolate Prinkles and Whip. Alright, this is manageable. Get in there, Ice Cream Sundae. You just gotta remember that not everything can be R. Here goes! Chocolate Prinkles. Prinkles. Get it right, buddy. There's a K in that word. Crust each covered. Currants. Rocky Road, Strawberry, Cookie Bits with Cookie Bits. Pie. Make the dish be on fire. Dough, Strawberry, Cookie Whip. Crust rhubarb lattice.
Next stop approaching.
Graham Millionaire Whip. Still don't know what Millionaire Pie is. I know that it's a thing, but I don't know what kind of thing. Oh, I need more pies. Damn. Crust apple and lattice. I wasn't aware I was going to need more pies. Alright, get the Medivac out of there. I'm definitely going to need to replace that. More tiramisu? Tiramisu and frozen bananas hold on to their freshness a decent amount. Let's put tiramisu and bananas in there. Millionaire shortbread, with caramel chocolate on top. Maybe. I'm willing to believe that.
Congratulations!
And now we need more Medivac.
Perfect.
Rocky Road, Strawberry Whip. Yep. tiramisu. Crust mincemeat butter. Who comes to a dessert truck and orders mincemeat pie? Graham chocolate and whip. Graham key lime. Or pie. Graham key lime. Got it, buddy. Let's get some more groots in there. Gonna need some more groots for sure. Raspberry. Raspberry groots. Wait till I'm about to deliver it before I finish. Because freshness. Freshness is a concern. Okay, we're all set there. We are, in fact, all set there. Crust mincemeat butter. Mincemeat isn't actually meat.
We are nearing the next
What?
stop.
What? What is it? Do I even want to ask what is it? Now I'm concerned. Is it Meat 2? The sequel. Meat was so good they made a sequel. Mincemeat is chopped fruits, is it? I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I mean, if you say so.
Keep up the good work.
Cranberry whip, apparently. Crust apple, lettuce, butter, strawberry bananas, and whip. Praline. Yeah, that was right.
Ready
Good.
for the next
Strawberry
stop?
gummies and whip. Strawberry whip. Cheesecake, beet cream, key lime pie. Alright, what else do we need up here? We need more tiramisu and we need more frozen bananas. Is there anything else we need? Not at the moment. We are going to need more root roots though. Blackberry. This is an appropriate amount of everything else. Suet is kidney. Okay, if you say so. Oh, we need lots of things now. Let's get the metal up there.
Food truck incoming. Hang on.
Ram Millionaire. Oh no. What are you gonna do here? Oh no! My holding stations! What a disaster.
Now they're gonna get it.
My holding stations. Crushed rhubarb lettuce. Rhubarb pie. Alright, prepare the things for delivery.
Order up.
Lamb, coconut. Frozen bananas. For people that like bananas. Raspberry. Cool. Alright, everything is in the process of cooking. Alright, good. We got there. This is the end. Woo! Woo! What a day. Alright, I gotta go back and look at all this stuff. Okay. Currants, raisins, sugar, apples, candied citrus
perfect
peel,
run.
spices, and suet. Typically baked in a pie. Suet? Suet is the hard white fat on the kidneys and loins of cattle, sheep, and other animals used to make its... So mincemeat is a little meat, except it's not a good kind of meat. It's a really weird kind of meat. That's a very weird kind of meat to include in your pie. I'm just going to say all of this is very weird, Mincemeat is a very weird food. Suet, likewise, very weird food. And, leave it at that. Sounds similar to gelatin. Isn't gelatin like the like, bone marrow? Not fat? Suet is lard, but not only from pigs. Sounds like cooking fat or like bacon fat. Okay. dying in a good way or in a bad way? Oh, it's actually killing her. Okay. Alright, alright. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Just goes to show how little experience I have with cooking. God. Mincemeat. What a disaster. Alright, what are we up to over here? Seconds. What does that mean? What does that mean? How are these seconds? I don't understand. In what way does this mean seconds? What is the category of seconds? How does that apply? I absolutely do not understand what's happening here. Well, at least it doesn't care what I include. So I can include everything. Or anything. What about biscuits and gravy? How about our biscuits and gravy? Things you want a second helping of? Maybe. You should make me bake? I mean, I can follow instructions, but I've been given to understand that baking is more of an art than a science, as opposed to other kinds of cooking, where you can kind of just follow instructions and it works out okay. Maybe it's only things you don't want to... Baking is very science, cooking is art? Oh. Oh, okay. Sure. Whatever. To me, it's all black magic. So, I'm not... I have nothing... I have no leg to stand on here. I am not trying to defend my position at all. What the hell am I including in this goddamn menu? Aren't I a powerful wizard? Yes, but we don't dabble in the black arts. Alright, let's find out how bad biscuits and gravy is. It's probably not very bad, it's a 1. Biscuits and gravy are best known for their role in the downfall of the microstate of Bishenstein, a small area in present-day Arizona. In 1912, wanting to position itself as a socially progressive state, Bishenstein looked to introduce universal health care. Experts, however, warned that Bishenstein's over-reliance on the incredibly unhealthy biscuits and gravy would prove costly on the small nation's limited healthcare resources. As such, the government announced a referendum, allowing citizens to choose between the continued legalization of biscuits and gravy or universal health care. The country voted overwhelmingly in favor of biscuits and gravy, and the food became a source of national pride. By 1914, sausage, gravy, and bread made up 84% of the microstate's imports, and by 1917, Bishenstein's average life expectancy dropped to 43. The state's economy slowed to a crawl, and in 1923, the microstate suffered a Great Recession. Lethargic from a diet rich in gravy, Bishenstein was ill-prepared when the U.S. Army occupied the territory in 1925. The main argument is that baking is a little easier to do wrong. Getting ratios wrong can make desserts not rise properly and such, therefore more science. These plots are so weird. Accurate. Extremely accurate. Alright, let's find out what the deal is with biscuits and gravy. What is the biscuits and gravy deal? It involves biscuits. I'm reasonably sure that once the biscuits are ready, it's gonna involve gravy. Cooking is a lot of taste it and see? Oh no. See, that sounds like a disaster. It involves biscuits and gravy is what it involves. Biscuits and gravy. There you go. Have biscuits and gravy. Alright, I understand. I understand. Biscuits and gravy get in there. First, We're gonna add things in order of difficulty. So bouillabaisse first, and then Jesus fried rice, and then baklava. How bad is baklava? It is phyllo and nut mix, and then phyllo and nut mix, and then phyllo. Oh, I see. Sure. Yes. Fine. Then biscuits and gravy, and then baklava. Pork loin I can add with little to no repercussions. Salisbury steak? Palak paneer? Palak paneer was a trial also, wasn't it? How bad was this? Heavy onions, tomato, chili, turmeric. Garlic, heavy tomato, chili, turmeric. Heavy onions, tomato, turmeric. Heavy onions, tomato, turmeric. Heavy onions, tomato, turmeric. Yes, we know about that one. Garlic, heavy tomato, chili, turmeric. Is this it? Is this how this works? This isn't that bad. Alright. Go get yourself some food, my friend. Good luck with the cooking. Yeah, this is acceptable. Add palak paneer, add cookies, and add Salisbury steak, I guess. Alright, here we go. If the batter is good and your self-control is lacking, you will end up with not enough to bake. Oh. Chemistry can be like that if you're brave. Oh man. I love how full my chat is of people who know what they're talking about and people who just want to offer the worst possible advice because it's funny. Takes 70 minutes to make lasagna. Yeah, that's accurate. Each layer is a trial on its own.
All right, chef.
And sometimes both at the same time. Yeah, right? I feel like you have to know what you're doing in order to be able to correctly offer bad advice. Which is something I appreciate. Boiled beef. Biscuits and gravy. Oatmeal.
Next stop approaching.
Andy cookies. Sugar cookies. Prunes. Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. Yep. Thank heavens. Traditional.
On it, chef.
And then I have to do something here. What do I have to do here? Steak and regular gravy. Cool. Mussels, shrimp, potatoes, thyme.
That was the most delicious
Some
food
more
I've seen.
Jesus fried rice.
Wow.
Oil, fruit, chicken, pork.
Incoming food truck.
Ooh, that probably hurt.
Heavy onions, tomato, chili, turmeric. Sugar. Chocolate. Garlic, heavy onions, turmeric.
On it,
Cool.
chef.
What else do we need after that? Bouillabaisse. Mussel, shrimp, potatoes, thyme. What else do we need? More biscuits. You need attention and M gravy. Regular gravy. G gravy. Whew. Lambs, unfish, shrimp, potatoes, thyme. We need baklava. Sugar cookies. Garlic, heavy onions, turmeric. We need more rice. Oil.
We are nearing the next stop.
Chocolate. Prunes. M gravy. M gravy. M gravy. Spinach pesto, yup. Regular gravy. Cool.
On it, chef.
What else do we need up here? More biscuits! More biscuits. Anything else? Nope, we're good? Cool. And we're halfway there, kids! Which means we definitely are going to need more things.
Amazing work, Chef. That was your best yet. We are nearing the next stop.
The baklava just like reduces in freshness so fast. It disappears so quickly. Garlic, heavy, onions, turmeric. More rice. Just the veggie fried rice. Nice. Easy. O gravy. Sure, I could press O for O gravy. Don't need anything else there. Cool. Dark chocolate. D. D for dark. Heavy onions, tomato, chili, turmeric. Heavy onions, tomato, chili, turmeric. Oatmeal. Oh, this is a thing. Heavy onions, tomato, chili, turmeric. Yes, great. Cool. Got it. Alright, what else are we gonna need? More rice, probably. Shrimp, chicken, pork. And more bouillabaisse, probably. Crawfish, lambs, mussels, potatoes, thyme. Yet more rice. Garlic, heavy tomato, chili, turmeric. Chocolate.
On it, chef.
Do we need anything else here? We need more biscuits. O gravy. M gravy. Gravy. This track is one of my favorites. I really like this one. And, of course, It's Dangerous to Go Alone. Which is definitely my actual favorite track on the soundtrack. But that one especially, that final track is one of the ones that I really like. Experience in restaurants taught you to get lasagna in the oven in under 10 minutes. Whoa! That sounds very quick. Man, good day though. Cool. Alright. I am cutting stream a bit early today.